Imagine prime MVP Derrick Rose and Morant on the same team, or even Nikola Jokic and Dominique Wilkins. Well, today we're going to spin a random wheel drafting 30 of the greatest NBA players in history to current teams today, and with this new stacked league, we're going to simulate a season and playoff live simulation here on NBA2K next gen and determine the winner. So guys, the wheel draft is up next. Go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack, and let's get right into this simulation. Here we go. Here we go, guys. 30 teams in random order. We begin with the Los Angeles Clippers, and this wheel has 30 of the greatest players ever, so every team will be getting an amazing legend. And now we begin with the LA Clippers, and they will get Jerry West at a 97 overall. There's a few 99s, a couple 98s, 97s, 96, and 95. And so I know you guys out there want your favorite team to land that 99, as the Golden State Warriors are up now, and they will get Scottie Pippen at a 97 overall, and adding Scottie Pippen just increases their defense. That's a great pickup for Golden State. And now here are my Boston Celtics. We're going to pick up Allen Iverson. Oh my goodness, what a great pickup. Pairing Allen Iverson with Jason Tatum, the greatest player in the NBA right now. I mean, okay, maybe not the greatest, but top 5. I mean, 55 points against the Brooklyn Nets. He's been going crazy. Also, the Celtics have been playing good. As we see, the Detroit Pistons, they will get Julius Erving. That's a great pickup right there. And Ray Allen will be going to the San Antonio Spurs, the team that he beat in the finals. Oh my goodness, Spurs fans, how are we feeling about that one? And now here we go. The Houston Rockets will get Larry Legend. They will get Larry Bird. So can Larry Bird take that Houston Rockets team to the playoffs? It's going to be interesting to see in today's simulation. Anyways, the Orlando Magic, they will get Steve Nash, and pairing Steve Nash up with Wendell Carter Jr., who's actually very underrated, is going to be a big time move. And now we got, looks like Dwayne Wade going to the Sacramento Kings, and that Sacramento Kings team might honestly be a playoff team in today's simulation. Getting Dwayne Wade was big time. As we continue on, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is headed to the Toronto Raptors. So Raptors fans, is that what you guys needed? Did you guys need a center? Because you just got one. As next up, we have the Phoenix Suns. They're going to get Dirk Nowitzki, CP3, Devin Booker, and Dirk Nowitzki. Oh my goodness, what a big time 3. Not to mention the depth of that Phoenix Suns bench. And here's Magic Johnson at 99 overall, going to the New York Knicks. The first 99 off the board. Knicks fans, you guys can't complain. As we continue on, Walt Frazier, a former New York Knick, will be headed to the Utah Jazz in today's simulation. Continuing on, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, who've had a pretty solid season in real life. And today they will be getting Bill Russell at 98 overall with Jared Allen. The Stifle Towers in Cleveland now, as the Memphis Grizzlies will get Derrick Rose going with Morant. Are you serious? That is an amazing duo there. That's going to be so much fun to watch out there in Memphis. As how funny is this? The LA Lakers will get Paul Pierce on the wheel at 15. Unbelievable. How ironic is that? Even though Paul Pierce is from LA, this is a rivalry with the Celtics and Lakers. But Oscar Robertson is headed to the Chicago Bulls with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. And low-key Bulls fans, this is what you guys needed. A solid defender and also a guy who can move the ball. And now we got Wilt Chamberlain. He is headed to the Indiana Pacers, joining that Pacers team who was very young now with Halliburton. And continuing on, we have the Dallas Mavericks with Luka Doncic, who will be joining Luka. Karl Malone. So Karl Malone, one of the NBA's leading scorers, will be joining Luka Doncic, and the Denver Nuggets with the MVP of last year, Jokic, get Dominique Wilkins. So Jokic might be throwing lobs to Dominique. That is going to be scary, as the Brooklyn Nets are up next, and the Brooklyn Nets will get John Stockton, adding another point guard. So they have Seth Curry, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons. Not sure if that's the best pickup, but anyways, here's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're going to get Vince Carter at 96 to Giannis, Vince Carter, Chris Middleton. What an amazing pickup. I mean, it fits them pretty well, honestly, out there in Milwaukee. Here are the New Orleans Pelicans with Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum. They're going to get Gary Payton, and that's actually fitting so well. The Pelicans, I'm telling you guys, they are going to make the playoffs in real life this year. I'm saying it now, as it looks like the Miami Heat will be getting Moses Malone, a former Philadelphia 76er and Houston Rocket. And now we got the OKC Thunder. They need somebody big. They need Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's still on the board, as well as Kobe Bryant, but they will end up getting Tim Duncan, which, I mean, you can't complain at all if you're OKC right now. And the Minnesota Timberwolves still, again, Shaq. We got Garnett on the board. I mean, the board is still stacked. 98 overall, they're going to get Shaq. So Minnesota's going to have Karl Towns and Shaq. That's an interesting duo right there. How will it work? I have no idea. But anyways, Tracy McGrady will be headed to the Philadelphia 76ers with James Harden and Joel Embiid. So a couple teams left, a couple players. And the Portland Blazers, they get Michael Jordan. How big time is that for you Portland fans out there? And now we have the Washington Wizards up next, and they will get Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is headed to the Eastern Conference. This time he will be on the Washington Wizards for today's simulation. 2 players left, 2 amazing players. And as the wheel spins, it will land on Akeem Olajuwon. So the Charlotte Hornets will get Akeem, and now one player remaining. It is Kevin Garnett, and he's headed to the Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young, and that's gonna be big time. That team is gonna be tough. But guys, the draft is over. Let's head on to NBA 2K22 and simulate the season. As we head on to NBA 2K22, I filled out all the rosters accordingly to the wheel, and as always, we'll have a brief overview, and then we'll simulate the season and then the playoffs. And as we see, the 76ers, they got Tracy McGrady with Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Vince Carter on the same team in Milwaukee. And guys, up on the screen, shout out the people who showed love in the last 2K simulation. I'll be shouting out you guys who showed love on today's simulation. I do appreciate the support. But listen, guys, I'm not trying to be biased. The Celtics are the best team in the NBA right now. Like, this is the best Celtics team I've seen since 2018. It's been so much fun to watch. As we see the Clippers looking nice. And look at this Grizzlies team. Ja Morant and Derrick Rose. I mean, unbelievable. As here, the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, Kevin Garnett. Garnett was the last pick. And now we see this Miami Heat team. Moses Malone, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero. And honestly, I think we could all agree Tyler Hero deserves to be the 6th man of the year this season. And guys, as we go over this rosters, which team do you think has the best two players, the best duos? Like, look at this. Dwayne Wade Sabonis. And this Magic Johnson, RJ Barrett duo might be interesting. And it's funny, RJ Barrett's having the best season on the Knicks this year. He's actually improved so much. We see the Lakers, the Orlando Magic, the Dallas Mavericks, Karl Malone, Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson, Brooklyn, a lot of point guards. I just can't wait to see what's going to happen in today's simulation. Any team has a chance to win it. Like, sometimes I just think, what if the NBA actually just brought back clone versions of the best players ever? Okay, maybe that's a stupid idea, but listen, at least we're gonna do it on NBA 2K22. That's what you gotta love about the simulations. Things that would never ever happen, we could do here today on NBA 2K. Like Larry Bird on the Houston Rockets, imagine that. Then Ray Allen on the Spurs. Phoenix Suns with Dirk Nowitzki. Who would ever picture Dirk Nowitzki in a Phoenix Suns jersey? And Tim Duncan in an OKC jersey. And as you go to Minnesota, how do they handle Shaquille O'Neal and Karl Towns, two centers on the same team? As we see the Portland Blazers, they got the best player on the wheel, Michael Jordan, with Damian Lillard, Scottie Pippen, with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Imagine we got Pippen and Jordan going against each other in today's playoffs. We got Blazers versus Warriors. That would be insane. As the Wizards, they got the late, great Kobe Bryant. But anyways, it's time to simulate to the end of the season to see which teams make the playoffs. And your MVP of the Indiana Pacers, Wilt Chamberlain. What a season. 30 points, 16 rebounds, unreal. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Ben Simmons, 6th Man of the Year in Brooklyn. Scottie Pippen, Defensive Player of the Year for the Warriors. 20 points, 10 rebounds. And he also had 2.7 steals, 1.5 blocks. Tyrese Maxey, Most Improved Player for the Sixers. First team All-NBA with these crazy rosters. We have Luka, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Julius Erving, and Wilt Chamberlain. The only current player was Luka right there. And Doncic led the league, 33 points. Then we got Chamberlain, Julius Erving, Kobe Bryant at 4. Ray Allen, are you kidding me? Ray Allen averaged 27. Unbelievable. And we see Vince Carter in Milwaukee. And as we get the rebounds per game, Wilt Chamberlain, I mean, 16 rebounds a game. Unbelievable. Moses Malone at 15.5 as well. Bill Russell's up there. Tim Duncan, Shaq. Then we got the assists per game. John Stockton with 12.2. Magic Johnson, CP3, Jerry West, Steve Nash. And in the NBA standings, we go to the Eastern Conference. The Heat take the 1 seed. Then we got the Pacers, the Atlanta Hawks, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Toronto Raptors, the Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I'm sorry, there is no play-in tournament today. I accidentally simulated this season without the play-in tournament, but they're the teams that did not make it. How about the Sixers not making it? And now we go to the West. The Suns will take the 1 seed. Then we got the Timberwolves, the Memphis Grizzlies up there, the Golden State Warriors, Utah Jazz, the LA Lakers, the Dallas Mavericks, and the Denver Nuggets, as the Pelicans just miss out. And oh my goodness, the Spurs didn't make it, the Clippers, the OKC Thunder. Michael Jordan did not make the playoffs. Interesting. So did Larry Bird. And now we go to the NBA playoffs today. Again, I apologize. No play-in tournament, but you guys see the 16 teams. It is your last chance to comment down your predictions. This is going to be insane. Literally anybody has a chance to win it. All these games are similar live here on NBA 2K22 Next Gen. So without further ado, guys, go sit down. Go grab your favorite snack. The road to the championship begins here in the first round. So let's get this simulation going. Here we go. Down goes Bill Russell and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. They will get swept by the Miami Heat, who have Moses Malone, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. So the first team to move on will be the Miami Heat. A huge win in Game 4, and they will move on. As we now enter Phoenix, under 40 seconds, the Nuggets up by 1, but they are down in the series. They have the ball. Can they strike here and force a Game 6? It's Jamal Murray to Jokic against Nowitzki. What a matchup, but he can't get the floater to go. Rebound, and here come the Suns. Can they get the lead and finish out the Denver Nuggets in 5 games? Booker gives up to Bridges. switches. Now to CP3. They got Dirk Nowitzki in the post on Eric Gordon. You got to go to him. I think that's what they're doing. And yes, they go to Dirk. Dirk one-on-one. Pull-up jumper. Sticks it. Phoenix by 1. 10 seconds remaining. Nuggets out of timeouts. Season on the line. Shot clock turned off. Here's Jamal Murray. Jokic slips. Jokic in the paint. Jokic scores. Denver takes a 1-point lead. Timeout Phoenix. Down by 1, 2 seconds. And now they're looking to win this series. It's got to be catch and shoot or maybe one dribble. McGee looking around. McGee still has to go to somebody. Oh, Dirk has position for the series. Oh, he blew it. 2K. You're letting Dirk miss the bunny as Jokic and the Nuggets force Game 6. We'll be back later on for that series, but we now enter a Game 5 in Indiana where the Pacers will take down the New York Knicks, and the New York Knicks are going down 129 to 141. Your final in Game 5, and on go the Indiana Pacers. And now we got a tight Game 6 in Dallas. It's overtime basketball. Timberwolves down by 1, and they're up in this series, looking to close out the Mavericks. Here's D'Angelo Russell. He nails the jumper, and the Mavericks, they're down by 1. They're looking to force Game 7. They have Luka Doncic on the floor. Karl Malone, 30 seconds to go in overtime. Luka looking to go right back at Russell. Step back, it's good. He answers, and what a game we got going on. And with these legends in the NBA, look at the high-scoring games. It's insane. Now here comes Anthony Edwards. The screen from Shaq. Shaq, he's in the paint. Oh, look at this matchup. They're going to go Shaq on Malone. 2 legends. Spin. Barbecue chicken for Shaquille O'Neal. Timberwolves up by 1. Season on the line for the Mavericks. Can they force a Game 7? Here's Luka. Shot clock turned off. Around the screen. 3-pointer. Front rim, no. Rebound Shaq. And that might do it here in Dallas. And D'Angelo Russell nails the free throw. Only 0.2 to go, so it is over in Dallas. The Timberwolves will go down in 6 games. Minnesota will crawl down. Shaq, Anthony Edwards, and D'Angelo Russell win the series in 6, and they will move on in today's simulation. And now we are going to Utah, where the Golden State Warriors will take down the Jazz in 6 games. So Scottie Pippen, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry, a new big 3 in Golden State, get the job done in 6, and they will continue the season as the Utah Jazz are officially eliminated in this one. And so we saw Jokic hit the game winner to win Game 5, but the Denver Nuggets can't hold on at home in Game 6. So the Phoenix Suns will close it out, and they will win this series. The number 1 seed takes the victory over Denver. Dirk Nowitzki against Jokic. What a battle, but ultimately the Phoenix Suns win today, and now we are entering Milwaukee. Game 7, 3 Game 7s in the first round. Toronto down by 1. Here's VanVleet on Drew Holiday. He takes it back out, and he wants his big man in the post, Kareem. He's on Bobby Portis. Abdul-Jabbar. Hook shot good up the glass. Raptors up by 1:35 seconds. Can Toronto win on the road, or can the Milwaukee Bucks with Vince Carter and Antetokounmpo win Game 7? Here's Giannis on the drive. Antetokounmpo throws it down on Scotty Barnes. The rookie gets the business. Oh my goodness, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Look at this one. A reverse all over Scotty Barnes. And most importantly, the Milwaukee Bucks now have the lead under 30 seconds. Each team on a timeout. VanVleet, he wants to go back to Kareem. Kareem, he's going off in Game 7. And the Bucks don't have an answer for Abdul-Jabbar. And the Milwaukee Bucks only have 20 seconds. It's win or go home. Who's going to take the shot? Holiday in the post. Giannis, he draws 2. Back to Holiday. He doesn't take the 3. Game clock down to 10 seconds. The screen from Portis. Holiday draws 2. Open is Bobby for the lead. He missed it. Bobby Portis from a wide open jump shot, no good. And they have to foul Gary Trent Jr. And he now has a chance to make it a 3-point game. Big time free throws. No matter what, the Milwaukee Bucks will have a shot to tie the game. And Trent Jr., a great free throw shooter, makes the first one. This one to make it 3-point game. And he's got both of them. No timeouts for Milwaukee. They're going to need a miracle. Inbound Antetokounmpo from full court. No good. The Raptors will win on the road. They steal Game 7. And what a battle between these two greats. Ultimately, the Raptors move on, and we enter the second Game 7, where the Brooklyn Nets will go down in 7 games to the Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young and Kevin Garnett. So down goes Brooklyn in the first round, a 7-game series. And the last Game 7, the Grizzlies and the Lakers. How about this? Pierce against Derrick Rose. Russell Westbrook, what was that? Loses it out of bounds. Still Lakers ball, down by 2. Looking, they find Pierce to tie the game. He's started Paul Pierce. A big shot for the LA Lakers. 119. Game 7, 35 seconds. Here is Derrick Rose on Russell Westbrook. Going right at him, draws 2. Steven Adams. Now when Davis gets in the paint, great defense from the Lakers. Lakers. Derrick Rose draws 2. Has to give it up to Adams again. Adams with nothing. Anthony Davis all over him. Shot clock winding down to 5 seconds. And now goes to Jaren Jackson, to John Morant. And he draws 2. Adams over Westbrook. Scores. An ugly possession, but the Grizzlies go up by 2. Timeout Lakers, 14 seconds. Lakers season on the line. Here we go. Fans on their feet. Westbrook to spin. Got Rose leaning. And he ties the game. Russell Westbrook over Derrick Rose. Still time left. Here comes Derrick Rose with 7 seconds. 6. Are we going to go to overtime? We're going to Grizzlies win it. Crossover. Goes to Brooks. Takes it. Puts it in. Oh my goodness. Dylan Brooks to win the series at the buzzer. Unbelievable. Dylan Brooks. Are you kidding me? Ice in his veins. The dagger over LeBron. And the Grizzlies beat the Lakers in 7. Oh my goodness. So after that wild game 7, we enter the conference semifinals. You guys see the 8 teams remaining. Hopefully your favorite team is still in it. This is going to be a fun round. So many great matchups still. So guys, go sit down, go sit back, relax, and let's continue on this simulation. Here we go. So moments after the Memphis Grizzlies beat the LA Lakers in Game 7 at the buzzer, they will move on to the second round and beat the Minnesota Timberwolves with Shaquille O'Neal in 5 games. And the Minnesota Timberwolves season comes to an end here in the conference semifinals as on go the Memphis Grizzlies. And now we enter Miami, the Toronto Raptors. This is interesting. I didn't expect this. They will move past the Miami Heat, and the Miami Heat are officially eliminated as the Toronto Raptors get the job done and win the series. And now we go to Atlanta where Kevin Garnett makes the jump shot, but it doesn't matter. The Pacers score 157 to close out the series on the road, and they will win this one in 6 games. Down goes Trae Young and Kevin Garnett as Wilt Chamberlain and the Indiana Pacers will move on. And down goes the big 3 in Golden State with Scottie Pippen, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson as the number 1 seed in the West. Phoenix Suns will win the series on the road in 6 games, 103-95 your final. On goes CP3 and Dirt Nowitzki. So we got 4 teams remaining as we enter the conference finals. You see in the West, Phoenix versus Memphis, and in the East, Indiana versus Toronto. So which 2 teams will make it to the NBA finals in today's simulation? Well guys, it's time to find out, so let's go. Look at this matchup in Indiana. Wilt Chamberlain against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's Game 7. Toronto versus Indiana, tied at 94. Winner go home for the NBA Finals. Wilt gives up to Brogdon. Brogdon misses it. Rebound Abdul-Jabbar. And here come the Toronto Raptors. 2 Game 7s in the conference finals. Which 2 teams will go on? Shot clock and game clock are separated about 5 seconds. Van Vliet throws it away. He was looking for Abdul-Jabbar and it was stolen by Wilt Chamberlain. Now here's Tyrese Halliburton. Crossover. Brogdon. Now Brogdon takes it out. Back to Halliburton. Reverse layup, he scores. Indiana goes up by 2. 10 seconds, no timeouts. Here come the Toronto Raptors. Season on the line. Van Vliet gets the screen from Abdul-Jabbar. They go to him, and it's deflected out of bounds. Wilt Chamberlain playing some tight defense here late in this game. And now the Raptors, it's gotta be catch and shoot. Van Vliet for the win. Puts it in. Van Vliet only rolled a 2. Are you serious? Halliburton, no good, and we're gonna go to overtime. I thought it was a 3, and this game isn't finished. Game 7, Toronto, Indiana. In overtime, it's Fred VanVleet at the line with the Toronto Raptors lead by 1. 15 seconds. VanVleet, second free throw, it's good. And the Indiana Pacers season is on the line. They need a basket to tie or a 3-pointer for the win. Here is Tyrese Halliburton, 10 seconds. Throws it up to Wilt Chamberlain. Oh my goodness, what an alley-oop. Wilt Chamberlain goes up to the roof and throws it down. VanVleet with 5 seconds to win the series. He's going to go for Kareem. Deflected. Halliburton. Oh, it almost goes in. What a crazy game and series we got going on in Indiana. And now in double overtime, the Raptors will inbound with 7 seconds, down by 1. A chance to win the series. Can they come up clutch? Scotty Barnes, he wants to go to Kareem against Wilt. Open, missed the bunny, and the Pacers hold on, and they will win this wild Game 7. Unbelievable finish, and the Toronto Raptors are eliminated. As we go to the Western Conference Finals, it is the Memphis Grizzlies who will fall on the road to the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns. Derrick Rose 3-pointer, no good, and down go the Grizzlies as the Phoenix Suns will win the Western Conference Finals, and they will move on to the NBA Finals in today's simulation, a big-time win in 7 games. We now enter the NBA Finals for today's simulation. It is the Phoenix Suns with Dirt Nowitzki against Wilt Chamberlain and the Indiana Pacers, a best-of-7 series to determine the winner of today's simulation. Who's going to take on the championship? Guys, sit down and let's find out as we enter a Game 6 as the Suns lead by 1, but the Pacers, yes, the Pacers lead the series, and look at Wilt Chamberlain. over McGee as the Pacers take the lead, and they have a chance to win the championship on the road. Will Chamberlain, what a playoff series he's having today. And now here comes Devin Booker trying to give the Suns the lead, looking to force game 7. Booker, tough fadeaway, just no good. Rebound Brissett, and up to Duarte. I don't know, man, if you're the Phoenix Suns right there, it has to touch Dirk Nowitzki, but a 6.5 second shot differential, and Phoenix still has one timeout, so if they get a stop, they can call it. Meanwhile, for Indiana, they could get the dagger to make it a 4-point game or even a 3-point game. Here's Duarte, looks like they want to go to Chamberlain, in the post, he's on Dirk, draws 2, out to Brissett, shot clock winding down, takes it, no good. Rebound Suns, they have a timeout, they won't use it. What are they doing? Chris Paul from half court, it's off the mark, and the Pacers win the championship. What were the Phoenix Suns doing? In a terrific season capped off by an NBA championship for the Indiana Pacers, 122-121, your final in game 6, and down go the Suns. Dirk Nowitzki can't believe it. I mean, what were the Suns doing in that last possession as Will Chamberlain celebrating with the fans? A big time playoff run for Chamberlain. And all you Indiana fans out there, you guys got a championship in today's simulation, a huge victory. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's simulation. I really do appreciate all the support. I read every single comment. You guys are all the GOATs. Seriously, it's Halftime Productions. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. There's your MVP, and we out.